back to my channel. It's me, your digital Filipina entrepreneur. And I'm currently in Khao Sok National Park, which is the lake side. And I booked a tour here, so I am staying in Khao Sok kind of center. And I booked a tour in my hostel. And so basically I'm staying in Khao Sok hostel. Hold on, let me just remember it. It's Khao Sok Inn Hostel, and in the hostel they have this package tour that you can choose, and I choose the day tour in the lake in the national park, and it's so gorgeous. Let me just show you a bit of it. Ta-da! It's raining right now, so basically this is the second to the last stop or activity that we're supposed to do, and the last one was supposed to be hiking, but I did not go because I felt the weather wasn't that good, which thank God I did not, because it was raining. But some of the people in the tour did went there, so kudos to them. They're so brave, and I think they would also enjoy it. I just felt like in my gut feeling I can't take it, so I did not, but still I love it here. So let me get you through, guys, to what we did first. So the first thing they did was pick us up in our hostel, in hotel, resorts, you name it, and then they start picking us up, and then the first stop we did was the local market. So the first thing was like, it started around 8:30 a.m. and I was actually picked up in my hostel around 8:27 a.m. and then it was through a van, and then the van just picked up the rest of the people in the tour. And then the first ever stop we did was the local market, where you can bring or buy everything that you needed. So they advise you to bring what you need in like wherever you get your tour from. So just ask the people that you buy the tour from. Well, you can buy it online, but I did buy it or took it or pay for it in person from the hostel clerk, and she told me things that I have to know about the tour, things I have to expect, and all those things. So I did that. I listened, but I did not bring all of the things needed, like for example sandals or like a slipper with a strap on. I just brought my regular flip-flops, and I did not even wear shoes, where you could actually choose between the shoes and sandals with strap-ons. But I don't have a good sandal I don't have a sandal with strap on, and my shoes isn't really fit for hiking either. So I just went with my slippers or flip-flops, and it wasn't the ideal one for hiking too. So that's one thing that I also thought, like, okay, I shouldn't have done it. So in the local market, the first stop, you can go and get some food, breakfast if you haven't, coffee, anything you need. And I got food from 7-Eleven because it's around the market too, and the market sells a lot of things. It includes like dry bags, like anything. It's a market, so there's so many selections that you can choose from. And then the next thing we did was, it was the first stop, and then the second stop that we did was at the port, where you can pee, and they still have some things they sell there, but I didn't do it anyways. And so I just got my second coffee of the day there, and I took a pee and stuff and got ready to board the boat. And so so we're going, and so I'm gonna continue the video when I get back to my hostel. So I just arrived at my hostel, and we finished the whole tour. That was exhausting, but to go back where I was saying earlier, so when we arrive in the port, again, it's like a 5 to 10 minute stop. There's places where you can buy items like dry bags or clothes, even, you know, the swimwears and all that, even for like a phone protector. And then after that, or it's part of the whole place, there's also places where you can buy coffee, food, you know, while waiting for your boat or for your guide. And you can also, again, go to the toilet if you need that. Just like 5 to 10 minutes stop before you board the boat. So once we did board the boat, it didn't start from there, and it went to go around, or we were on our way in the lake. The lake is so big, it's so gorgeous, it's so pretty. I'm lost with words. It's so magical, and I highly recommend it. This is probably one of my favorite stops here in Thailand. And before we went to the cave, we kind of like go around this one area in the lake where the boat stops, and you can take photos, pictures, videos, anything with the view on, where you are allowed to go in front of the boat. So basically, when you're in the boat, you need to wear a life jacket, or you're gonna have like a fine of 5,000 baht. And basically the tour costs like 1,500 baht, and when you arrive in the entrance, you will have to pay 340 baht, or you have to pay like in the van or to the tour guide at 340 baht. So in total you have to pay like 1,840 baht, and that's all in all, like picking you up from your hostel and then everything else, and then the lunch also. So to continue, there's like a stop where you can take pictures and all and get your Instagram posts. And then we went around that. After the very first official stop we have was the cave. I forgot the name of the cave, but I'm just gonna flash it over here or whatever. So that was our first stop, and it's gorgeous too. You can see bats and spiders most of the time. It's a short one too, so you probably could go around it in like 20 minutes, just taking pictures at the same time. And it's a gorgeous cave, and the way to the cave is also gorgeous. But most of our time are actually spent on going around the lake, moving from the port to the Instagrammable area, and then going to the cave. And then after the cave, we went in to this floating restaurant. At the same time, they also have accommodation, but we are mostly there for food. And there's a buffet there, and that's where you will also have your kayaking. So it's our lunch is in buffet style. You can get as much food as you want to, and there's also free coffee and tea, and as others like soda or beer, if you want that, you have to pay extra. But the ones that I included in the tour was the buffet and tea, of course water, and also coffee. And on the boat, you have water there too, like you don't have to worry about that. And also when you arrive in the buffet, you will also have, of course, cold water. And the buffet, we had like rice, chicken curry, Thai curry, kind of like noodles. In the Philippines, we call it pancit style. And then they have fried chicken and watermelon. But they also have one option for vegetarian, which is like a curry vegetable. So they also accommodate people who have preferences with food. We stay there for a while, and then after lunch you can do the kayak and swim. So it's like swimming and kayaking. So when you do kayaking, you have to put like a deposit of 100 for one paddle. So if like there's two people, two paddles, you have to pay like 200, or not pay, but it's a deposit. So when you return the paddle and the stab, the money will return back to you. So it's not really like you're paying it, it's just like a deposit, that making sure everything is like you return them all together. And then the last one after kayaking or swimming is to go hiking. But again, we did not hike. I did not hike, but they still, some people in the tour did hike. I just didn't because it was raining. So I didn't do that. And I just stayed, and there's other friends also. I made friends there, and we stayed there until 4 p.m. After that, we just went back. So yeah, after that we return back home. So the driver picked us up, or like we got on the boat and we went to the port again and back to the minivan and back home. That's basically it. So if you like more travel videos from me and like digital nomad lifestyle, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And also if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. See you in my next one. Bye.